Families and friends of victims who mainly went missing during the martial law era of late Philippine dictator Ferdinand Marcos marked the International Day of the Disappeared with a gathering in Manila on Tuesday.
They voiced their demands for justice for their missing loved ones during the event at the Heroes Monument in the Philippine capital. The group also renewed their calls for answers on the whereabouts of the 1,900 people who disappeared from the years of the dictatorship until the end of Rodrigo Duterte's administration. Ferdinand Marcos imposed martial law in the Philippines in September 1972 and was finally ousted in a 1986 army-backed people power pro-democracy uprising. During Tuesday's event, the group also decried the first case of abduction and disappearance under the new administration of his namesake son. Moving on to Mexico, where relatives of some of the more than 100,000 victims of enforced disappearance in the country demanded on Tuesday that laws be enforced to enable more searches to be conducted.
On the International Day of the Victims of Enforced Disappearance, families once again walked through emblematic avenues of Mexico City, carrying photographs of their loved ones hanging from their chests. They demand the government comply with the recommendations presented in April by the UN Committee Against Enforced Disappearances, which, among other measures, called for combating impunity that it described as almost absolute and structural. The committee had urged the authorities to recognize all forms of state responsibility, whether by direct action, complicity, or omission in the disappearances carried out by organized crime, which is the main perpetrator. The best-known case internationally is the 43 teaching students who disappeared in 2014 in southern Mexico.